Today, the vast majority of the world's population has no savings, but only debts. They are constantly plagued by the feeling that they are not being paid enough at their current place of work, and their financial prospects are very vague. And all these expensive cars on the roads are annoying. Where did these people get the money from? Or young stars from social networks who squander my annual earnings in one evening? Where is the justice? Why did others somehow cheat this damn system? Or were they just lucky? Or am I personally so dumb that I don't see something obvious? I also want to close my mortgage, buy a car of my dreams, travel the world. But as we get older, most of us come to the sad realization that these are all just pipe dreams. You need to stop fooling yourself and continue to live the life that you got. That people don't understand about money. How do we even look at them? Do we wake up every morning and go to work for them? Are they evil and the cause of many troubles? What are you willing to do for a big suitcase of money? And each of us has our own answers to these questions. The fact is that we see money very differently, and it depends on our upbringing and environment. In poor families, relatives have been hammering into the child's head since childhood that only crooks and thieves have money. Such people seem to justify their bad situation, and it seems that the child should adopt this wisdom. But often in adulthood he will do everything so as not to find himself in the same situation as his parents. In films, rich people are often portrayed as vile and repulsive characters. Can you guess how this affects our perception? People learn stereotypes very quickly. It's easier to think with them. So, most of us have a completely false idea about money. Unfortunately, we were taught the wrong equations in schools. We all come out with constellation. Our money is a salary at work, and the main goal of education is to get this very job. This formula is not at all about a secure life, but rather about survival. If the goal is to earn a lot of money quickly, then such a calculation will not work either. Time, the most valuable resource that is not being restored. If we sit at the cash register of a store, earn $5 an hour and work 40 hours a week, then we will get to dollars for 100 in a year. At this rate, it will be possible to become a dollar millionaire in about 150 years. This is without taxes, living expenses and inflation. And if you are a successful young specialist with a salary of $2,000, it seems that life has been a success and you can afford everything. If not immediately, then at least on credit. Such a person will need up to $1 million for 25 years. Naturally, if he feeds on the Holy Spirit and saves all income. Saving and saving is a very slow path, and in order to follow it, you need incomes significantly above average. So where do all these millionaires and billionaires come from in the world? The fact is that they have a better understanding of money than we do. They see them in a completely different way than everyone else. For them, the rules of the game are as follows. It's paradoxical. But you need to stop your mad run for money. You don't need to pay for the watch. You need to be paid for the value you represent to society. We are all commodities in this world. Have you seen the salaries of the players? Is it fair that they get that kind of money? Even the most mediocre players without a hint of talent. This is just a matter of value for society. Do people want to buy tickets to their matches, watch the game on TV, buy t-shirts with the club symbols? Yes. This means that this is a product in demand among the population. It's unpleasant to understand, but they lied to you that all the work is good. And it depends not only on the job itself, but also on society. For example, a good actor will be in demand in a developed society where there is a demand for his skills. But in Nicaragua this artist will have a hard time. Therefore, look for problems. It is for their decisions that people get the most money in the world. And the bigger the problem, the more money there is for solving it. For example, if you want to feed pizza to the residents of your neighborhood, then this is a story about thousands of dollars. And if you plan to feed the whole country, then this is a conversation about billions. People are spending their lives looking for money, but they are not trying to find some kind of problem in society to solve it. But this is how real sustainable businesses appear. They are not born in state incubators, hobbling on crutches in the form of endless subsidies and benefits. What are the people around you saying? What's upsetting them? What do they think shouldn't exist? What do they find inconvenient? This is all someone will decide sometime and receive a monetary reward from the society. For example, you created a company, made a lot of money, sold it for even more money, and it's time to ask yourself the main question: what was it all about? Is it just for the money? Remember, initially, you just wanted to close the mortgage, buy the car of your dreams, fly to relax in beautiful places. The final destination was not a safe full of money at all, but freedom. The freedom to do what I want without worrying about whether I can afford it. Will I have enough money to rent an apartment at the end of the month? Should I fill up the car's full tank or not? What dreams will I have to sacrifice? But the time spent, We can never get him back. Is it worth spending most of your life on a job that you don't like, and spending the rest in front of the TV to forget? Sleep, wake up, commute, coffee, mail, business lunch, meaningless meeting, trip home, dinner, TV, and repeating the cycle. How much more life will this template take? Most have been trapped in such a reality at least once, and most of the time we ended up there because we were desperately chasing money. Unfortunately, this is a temporary solution. In order to truly change your life, you need to strive to increase your value to society.